Welcome to Green Machine Football. I'm John Roy along with Bob Pettit here from Sterling. Going to bring you all the action tonight where our 3-3 Maple Leafs will take on the 4-2 Sterling Golden Warriors here at a new surface in Sterling.
It's a wonderful evening here, John. But a brisk 40-plus degrees somewhat, but I suppose in the spring we would think this is balmy. But
exactly.
It feels quite cool here, a little windy. And Sterling players are all announced. I'm not sure what that's about, but maybe it was their seniors. Don't know.
I don't know.
But anyway, had big announcement pregame, and we're ready to go here. Leafs are going to receive, it looks like.
It looks like it.
Must have either chosen to receive or Sterling won and deferred.
Sophomores were victorious this evening by a nail biter by the score of 10-7 on a Ganson field goal to win the game in overtime.
2 years ago we were here and they wanted to play overtime and did not, ended in a tie.
I remember that.
And settled this one. We've had 2 overtimes in the sophomore games this year, and the Leafs have split. If I'm not mistaken, that might be their only loss. And that one they lost up at Morris in overtime.
Yep. So Sterling will be kicking off here from Sterling, going from the south to the north. They'll be kicking towards the school building at the north end of the field. Back deep for the Leafs. Stand at their just inside the 5-yard line. Going to be caught there by, and do a little reverse in the backfield. On his feet still. I can't pick up who the reverse was with, but picked it up nicely out to about the 20-yard line. Did you pick up who the ball carrier was, Bob?
I did not. It was that. I don't know who that was. Was it Johnson? No.
I didn't pick up who it was.
That might have been Pitcher. I think that was Ryan Pitcher that had the ball.
Back deep, and Sterling players down at about the 28-yard line, working on his right side of his knee, it looks like.
So after all that trickery, they end up at the 20-yard line. And I'm pretty sure that was Ryan Pitcher. They end up actually carrying the ball.
Yeah, it did look like it after you said that.
Had a dangerous kind of deep pitch back there. It was in about the 5-yard line, deep territory. You don't want to bobble that one.
It wasn't quite a handoff. It was more of a kind of a, like you said, a pitch to him.
So we've run off 8 seconds of the clock, and we've got an injury already. So we're kind of on hold. This was a little bit of a late start. Again, we haven't had a start on time in a long time. Okay, Keith is giving us some instructions, and we're trying to figure out what he wants us to do.
And a cool night here in Sterling this evening, and we sit down on the metal bleachers. Thank you. Here we go, back to action. First down for Geneseo.
We do everything Keith tells us, though.
From their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Get the ball, second man through is going to get the carry. Picks that 5 as he moves the ball out to the 25-yard line. Nice faking inside.
One man on that tackle, Singbush on the carry, but one man got that tackle, and if he doesn't get it, Singbush has got some running space. Roley checks off the field, and Zach Alexander checks in with a play.
Second and a long 5 for the Leafs. Going towards the north end, south end zone here at Sterling. White jerseys, yellow hat, yellow pants. Nice pickup this time. Breaks it free. Still on his feet. Over the 35 to about the 37-yard line. On the carry that time, looks like. Didn't pick up who carried it on the time. Webster, I believe. Number 38.
Ryan Webster on the carry. See, we could see when we were standing up, but Keith made us sit down.
I think we're moving the bench too much.
I think you're right. We were shaking his camera. Well, you know, my teeth are shaking. I don't know. I suppose my feet are shaking also. It's cool out here, I'm going to tell you.
1st and 10 for the Leafs. 38-yard line. On the carry off the left side goes. Can't pick up the number.
That looks like Singbush on that one. And yeah, he was not going to pick up a bunch on that one. But the Leafs are blowing the Golden Warriors off the line of scrimmage. Offensive line is winning that line of scrimmage. Rob Smith, a full-time starter this year, is out with an injury. So he will not be in there in that left guard spot.
Would Morris step in there maybe? Cody Morris.
I believe it's Cody Morris steps in for that spot.
Wide receiver goes out wide to the right side. 2nd and 7 for the Leafs.
Yeah, there's a jump. Ooh.
Geneseo jumps offside a little early.
Just a little bit of a tail wag. And that's enough to cost them 5 yards.
Again, sophomore team was victorious tonight by a score of 7-10. Freshmen were victorious earlier in the week, but once again, they're undefeated on the season.
Got an apology here, John. I was told that I was calling Nick Verbeck Greg last week.
Okay.
I have no idea why I'm calling him Greg. I've only known him since he's about 8. He's always been Big Nick.
Rolly goes out wide to the left side of the formation for the green machine of white jerseys. Gives the ball second man through. Nothing going that time as he tried to get outside, but just couldn't make it. Looks like Webster on the carry once again for the Leafs.
Trying to get wide, and there was just nothing there.
It'll bring up a 3rd and long for the Leafs.
3rd and really long after 2 really quick first downs. The Leafs have a penalty and kind of a little bit of a misplay have really stymied them.
No score on the board yet in this varsity action. Geneseo a nice following tonight on a nice brisk night in Sterling. And Geneseo breaks the huddle with the 3rd and 13, we'll call it. The ball sits right at the 35-yard line. A lot of motion up front. Schneider rolls out, sets his feet, goes across the middle, catches, or passes the ball, and is completed, I believe.
That was Singbush on the catch.
Just short of the first down. They'll bring up a 4th down for the Leafs. And Geneseo will send on the kick team.
Yep, it's going to be all 4th and 3. That's just too many to go for when you haven't crossed midfield yet.
Have a helicopter landing right over the top of us right now here at Sterling, as a hospital that is adjoining the complex of the high school. Probably here in the background.
Must mean something serious.
Nice snap.
Oh, it's blocked.
And the ball was blocked.
No doubt about it.
Clearly blocked by Sterling. And the ball rolls back to about the 30-yard line, and Sterling falls on it there, and they'll have 1st and 10 on a short field in front of them.
Well, that was a free shot by the Sterling player that came around the end, and he just come right into the foot. Caught ball and everything.
Just about jumped past it. He was there so soon. So Geneseo's defense will come on the field here with 8:45 left in this first quarter. No score on the board.
First huge break of the game goes to the Warriors.
Sterling will have the ball 1st and 10 at the Geneseo 30-yard line.
That's as good as a turnover right there.
Quarterback's going to keep the ball this time as he faces the fullback. He keeps it himself and gains about a yard as he gets over inside the 20, inside the 30.
That is their quarterback, Tanner Morris. I think he leads them in rushes, are pretty close to it, but it's about dead even between him and Cornell Hartz. They both have about 400 yards on the season and in the range of almost 100 carries. So
Sterling comes into the game with a 4-2 record, but really a couple of those games didn't have much of anybody to play.
No, but I tell you, the Tuesday loss are, on the crossover games, they really ran into some buzzsaws.
Pass play, ball goes across, incomplete, down low.
That was very close. You called that quickly. I thought he almost caught that ball, and it's going to be 3rd and about 9. So the Leafs
a little bit of a breeze,
up to the challenge here.
A little bit of a breeze to the back of the Sterling team now as they go towards the north.
They will have probably 4 downs. They have an opportunity to get this, but
up front for the Leafs is Daniels up front, along with Verbeck to pick up the rest of the numbers. Cameron Panicucci probably there. His defense jumps formation, shotgun formation for Sterling. Quarterback going to drop back to pass, getting some pressure. Goes up the middle, breaks free.
That's got to be a holding call.
There's got to be a thump or a flag on the play. He takes it in for the touchdown.
There's a yellow flag on the field, and it better be against Sterling, or Geneseo's in bad trouble.
Certainly, the quarterback did show his instincts there, and they did call in.
Oh, it's just going to be a procedure call.
Illegal procedure against Sterling. That'll bring the touchdown run back.
So it was a penalty that really put a stymie on the Leafs initial drive, and it's a penalty here that has really called back a touchdown for the Golden Warriors.
Bring the ball back to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and about 13 for Sterling as they have blue jerseys, blue pants, blue helmets, trimmed in gold or yellow.
Dark blue.
Dark blue.
Not that baby blue stuff we saw last week. I saw enough of that last week.
Yeah. Yes. And especially Geneseo wearing that jersey. 3rd and long for Sterling. Geneseo's defense walks up pretty tight now. Defense up front. Shotgun formation. Passes up in the air.
Uh-oh.
And I believe it was intercepted.
It's picked.
No, they're saying it was incomplete.
No.
The two officials overrule each other. One said it was good, one said it was dropped.
Yeah, one felt it was caught, the other one felt it hit the ground, and the gentleman ruling incomplete is going to win. But it is going to be still 4th and about 13. So an interesting situation here. It'd be a very long field goal attempt, about 50 yards. So that's probably not.
And the wind's going pretty much straight across the field rather than it wouldn't be helping the kicker any.
Probably not in the arsenal. They're going to try to go for it here on 4th down. So
4th and 13.
Need one big play.
Defense takes their stance. Stand up in on this near side and also at the top of the screen. Gonna drop back the pass, getting some pressure. Still on his feet, He's gonna be close to the first down. He can make the first down as he scampers out of the pocket, number 11.
He is gonna give him the first down by about a yard. Nice. A scramble on the drop back.
Got to keep him in the pocket.
And he's gonna get a first down by about a yard. Oh my gosh.
Had them all but down and out. Pick up the first down inside the 20-yard line. At the 18, 1st and 10 for Sterling. They break the huddle. Geneseo's defense got to right themselves a little bit here as they let the quarterback get loose a couple times already this evening. Shotgun formation. Quarterback's going to keep it again. Once again, he tries to break outside. Still on his feet. Going to be brought down over there by, look like Nick Verbeck. Didn't pick up the other number.
Repeat 30. That. Nick Verbeck.
Ryan Pitcher, maybe? Yeah, Ryan's back in there from after that opening kickoff.
Yep, Pitcher's in the back. We got A.J. Marmion up on that line. Daniels, of course, at one end.
So we'll call it second and 6 for Sterling.
And Burris at the other end.
At the 14-yard
At the other outside linebacker. Turn him in, boom. Nice stick.
Stacked it up right in the middle. The point of attack that time did the Maple Leafs.
Okay, Verbeck also in on that one, and somebody came from that linebacker spot, really came up hard. Got Mislow in the middle. It might have been Brandon Mislow.
Singbush might have played a little bit of middle linebacker that time. Now he's going to break himself, widen himself out over towards the top of the screen. Had a cornerback position. Call it 3rd and 3. 6:31 left in this first quarter. Geneseo and Sterling. Gives the ball up the middle at number 5.
He's probably got it. Got a lot of forward progress, and it looks like he's going to have that ball inside the 10-yard line. Yep, they're going to drop the sticks. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 10.
The key play was 4th and 13. The Leafs couldn't hold.
Let him get out of the pocket.
Quarterback scrambled out of the pocket and just picked it up. Containment. So the Leafs are really going to have to stiffen.
They go to the 7-yard line, they call it. Wide receiver near side. Quarterback gives the ball to Hartz. Gets to about the 5, and that's all he's got.
Once again, Hartz.
2nd down.
Hartz, the running back, along with Morse, the quarterback, are kind of sharing the running duties. Both about 400 yards, pushing 100 carries, plus or minus. So Leafs really got to dig in the trenches.
5:30 left in this first quarter. No score on the board, but
so far nothing fancy. They're just taking it at us.
Sterling knocking on the door. Going to give the ball to Hartz, to number 5. He's going to be close to the end zone. They're going to give him a touchdown. Touchdown, Sterling.
Looks like they stood him up, but he got enough progress to get across. Panacucci comes off the bottom of the pile, but it wasn't enough.
Panacucci in there along with A.J. Marmion.
Sterling draws first blood, 6-zip. Leafs come in at 3-3, and you know, the playoff hopes are very tentative if you don't win this game. You know, you really got to try to win this ball game. There's still 2 left after this. They are home. You know, we get to come to the home sweet home for the final 2.
Kicks up. And good by Sterling. Makes the score 7-0 with 5:14 left in this first quarter. Geneseo's got to keep their heads up and keep working. It'll come.
This is kind of their MO, though. They seem like they want to get down. Even some of the games they won early and big. The first drive of the game, they just didn't provide the competition that they wanted, but they stiffen up as they go. So it's time.
9 plays, 70 yards. Eats up 3 minutes and 31 seconds out of that first quarter. Capped off by a 3-yard touchdown run by Hartz to make the score. And PAT was good to make the score 7-0. Sterling Golden Warriors over our Green Machine here at Sterling this evening on a brisk night.
Now let's see what we got back here. It looks like Singbush and Pitcher are back in the deep spots again.
Made up an awful lot of that quarter on that drive.
The risk reward on that pitch, I'm not sure was what they had hoped. So they see what they do on this one.
8 men staying inside the 5-yard line for the Leafs. Approaches the ball. Nice kick. And let that one go.
They're not going to have to worry about that one. It's
just about a yard or two in the end zone. He's going to try to run it out, but high school, once it's in the end zone, it stays in the end zone. 1st and 10, Leafs at the 20.
He was standing on that nice blue turf.
Yep.
Got a chance to walk on that a little bit before the game, and it's nice stuff. A few $1 million worth.
Bob's talking about the field turf here at Sterling. Fits nicely here between all the buildings, the schools and bleachers.
It's really, it's just makes a nice facility here with the track in.
Geneseo
play their soccer games here.
1st and 10 from their own 20. Stacks them up right at the point of attack.
First man through on that.
No gain in the play for the Leafs.
Well, that was no gain. It was right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Breeze is starting to pick up again a little bit, Bob.
Zach Alexander checks in with a play again. Hope it's a good one.
Sets up wide to the left side. Does Alexander. Wingback sets on the right side. He comes in motion.
We're going to try right up the middle again, and it didn't.
Geneseo, that time, Luke kept the ball. Snyder kept the ball and stacked up right at the point of attack once again. Maybe a yard of, well, he got about 5 yards on it, 4 yards on it.
That's actually a lot more forward progress than I expected he got there. But he did give about 4.5 yards. But they got to have about 6.
As the ball sets on the 25-yard line of Geneseo, they need 6 for a first down. Going to pitch it out, gets the ball to Webster. Webster's going to cut back up against the green. Out close to the first down.
Oh, he's close. This spot is going to be so critical. Where are you going to spot that ball, guys?
Oh, how do you get across that yard line?
Oh, my, it's so close.
They're not going to measure it or anything.
It's 4th down, and it's about a foot, if that. I mean, it is just right there. 4th and a foot, and they're going to send out the kick crew. It's early in the ball game, but you really hate to give that ball up that quick. 3 and out is really not what they wanted on this drive.
Geneseo back to kick. High kick, end over end kick. Going to come and going to hit right at the 50-yard line. It's going to start to roll backwards and be down at about the 47-yard line.
Of Geneseo.
By Patterson, yes, of Geneseo.
So field position again for the Golden Warriors is just very much in their favor. Field position game is, so critical in a game, and we can't seem to get that ball across the other side. I don't think the ball's been across the midfield yet.
No, it has not yet for us.
So in 3 possessions, it's all been on in the Geneseo side of the field. That's not a good sign.
No, 3:14 left in this first quarter. Geneseo down with the score of 7-0. Ottawa spreads the field, wide left and wide right they go. Quarterbacks got some space. He's going to take off running once again and be knocked out of bounds.
It looked like there was no way he's going to come out of there. They had him pinned in, and he is slick. Very slick. That's why he has a lot of rushing yardages.
Picked up a few, probably 6 yards on the carry. Maybe 2nd and 4 for Sterling.
They have a lot of plays where he runs the football, but there are a lot of his 400 yards got to be scramble yards.
Yes.
He picked up some nice scramble yards on that one.
Go out wide left does Sterling. Geneseo's on the defense out there, Singbush. Quarterback gets the ball, hands it to Hartz up the middle. The pile moves forward. Going to be close to the first down. Probably is a first down for Sterling.
They're moving the ball.
Yes, they are.
And Geneseo's going to find themselves in a big hole unless they get a stop here or get a break.
See if we can't get a turnover. See Panacucci up front there along with.
Got to figure it out.
Burris.
Don't have a lot of time to figure it out. It's time now.
Two receivers wide leftist of the formation for Sterling. One down low. Gives the ball in the middle. Tackle
Burris.
there right away by Burris.
Burris smothered him. And Panacucci also on a tackle.
Is Burris coming from a down lineman position? I didn't know if he was linebacker or playing a down lineman.
Burris is playing that outside linebacker spot on the opposite side of Michael Daniels. They're kind of like stand-up ends. So sometimes especially when they're coming.
Second down and 8 for Sterling. Ball sits on Geneseo's 35-yard line. Long count, shotgun formation. Incomplete down in front of the Geneseo bench at about the 25-yard, 35-yard line. Incomplete. It'll bring up a third down.
Well covered, but the pitch was low. Morse usually is more successful if he just tucks it and runs.
Yeah. Stopped the clock at 1:57 left in the first quarter.
Morris has about 400 yards. Tell me again, Willis. I can't remember how it seemed like he had about 400 yards passing this season, somewhere in there.
Wide left, wide right goes Sterling. They're 3rd and 8. Quarterback's going to drop back to pass. Flags are thrown everywhere. And he slides out from between her grasp and picks up probably about 5 yards, but I think it looks like it's going to come back.
They're thrown at the line of scrimmage from both ends, so it was somebody lined up off sides, or there was some motion in there, and it could be either way.
Watch the fill in the white hat.
Yeah, they're marking it off against Sterling. So it's going to make a 3rd and a little bit longer.
Yes. 3rd and about 15.
Yeah, it's about 13. It was about 3rd and 8, so it'll be about 3rd and 13, and this will be a good time to get a stop. Warriors were not too far from here when they went for 4th and long.
Yes, you're right.
Last time, so they're considering they have 2 plays here.
Clock's on the move with 1:40 left here in the first quarter. John Rowley along with Bob Pettit here from Sterling. Incomplete and low. It sounded like it hit the ground.
No, it
is complete.
It was caught, but it is not enough for a first down. Clock running, stayed in bounds. 4th and 8, so he picked up about 5.
It's tough to tell right there in front of the Geneseo bench if he pulled the ball in or not.
If they went for 4th and 13 from this spot, they'll sure go for 4th and 8.
Yep.
Once again, there's just too long for a field goal.
2 receivers out wide right side of Geneseo's defense.
Linemen want to put pressure on, but they've got to contain. They got to don't let that quarterback get outside. Don't let him get outside.
Still going outside.
Go parallel line of scrimmage. There you go. Stops and
Ball's
pitches
in the air,
and he's open.
It's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Sterling.
They had Morse contained just like they wanted to. Had him deep, had him scrambling, and we let the receiver get open, and he was wide open.
Wide open right out the end zone. He caught it and fell inside the end zone for a touchdown. For Sterling, makes the score 13-0.
And once again, the Leafs find themselves in a hole. They seem to enjoy this kind of game, John. I don't know exactly why they like to come from behind, but you know what? One good thing about it is they know how, because they've done it.
PAT team on the field for Sterling. Kicks up.
Oh, he hooked that. Yeah, that's
no good.
Left. It's going to remain at 13-zip. But the Leafs in a 13-zip hole are going to have to really move the football in this possession.
with a 13-0 score on the board and 43 seconds left in his first quarter. Sterling will be kicking off to Geneseo.
Well, Geneseo started the football game with the ball and 2 quick first downs. Looked like they were going to move the football. Penalty really kind of stymied them a little bit. They had to kick it away, but the kick was blocked.
Yep.
And since that point, Sterling has just dominated the game.
Yeah, they have. That's a 6-play, 48-yard drive, 2 minutes and 18 seconds this second quarter, capped off by a 35-yard touchdown pass from Morris to Wharfs. And PAT was good to make the score 14-0.
First two kickoffs by Sterling have been deep. One received on about the 5-yard line, brought out to the 20. The other one in the end zone, also brought out to the 20. So the Leafs have not had great field position. Maybe they can get something on the kickoff. That's going to get in the end zone.
That one's going through the end zone on the kick, bounces at the goal line and sputters across the field turf. And Geneseo will come out and take over with 43 seconds left in the first quarter still. Down by 2 touchdowns, 13-0 to the Sterling Golden Warriors.
For the 3rd consecutive possession, the Leafs started at their own 20-yard line and got 80 yards to go. Have not been successful on the first 2. Need to turn that around.
Schneider, quarterback, number 5. Looks him over, has a wing back on each side of him, left and right. Sends one in motion, going to pitch it outside. The ball's fumbled. Ball's fumbled and still a pile up, fighting over it. Geneseo got the ball, looks like.
The one official is calling Geneseo. All of the blue jerseys out there are calling Sterling. Yep. Hopefully the guy in the striped jersey is the one that's correct. Yeah, he's going to give Geneseo the football. So gain of about 2 feet. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 10.
It didn't look good there because we only had one.
Never got the football.
One Geneseo player there with about 5 Sterling Golden Warriors. So.
Well, the good news, John, last week we were down 21-0 at the quarter, and this one's only going to be 13. So the deficit is going to be a little shorter hill to climb.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Stackhouse Moore Funeral Services, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
Welcome back to Sterling as we get ready to start the second quarter of action. This cool evening, brisk evening here at Sterling. I'm John Roy along with Bob Pettit, bringing you all the action. We'd like to have some more action though.
Summarizing the initial kickoff, Geneseo took it out to the 20-yard line, got 2 quick first downs, and that was pretty much the story for the Green Machine today. The rest was all Sterling, 13-zip.
Starting deep in their own territory, the 20.
Oh!
Across the middle, just a little seam pattern up the seam, but incomplete.
Singbush was open, and the ball just led him a hair too long.
Caught it, he was gone.
It was and he would have been gone. It was a quick hitter, and ball was thrown just a little quick. A little zip on that ball.
3rd down and let's call it third down and 10 for the Leafs. Alexander comes out wide left, or the right side of the formation. Schneider looks him over for the Leafs. Got good protection. over the head of Alexander down the field, just out of his reach.
At Alexander again, had a nice little stop and turn, and he just was a hair high on that pitch. Leafs are going to go 3 and out. They fumbled on the first. That was back in the first quarter. Fumbled on the first
possession.
First down, I mean, and then 2 incomplete passes. Sets up a punt situation here at the 20-yard line.
Low snap, fielded well.
Well, good thing they didn't have the rush on that time.
Nice high kick. Return man takes the ball up the middle. Nice return, gets it back inside the Geneseo 43 or 40-yard line to about the 36-yard line.
Once again, the field position for the Golden Warriors is just incredible. The ball has not crossed midfield. The Warriors have received the ball 3 times, all in Geneseo territory, and Geneseo can't move it off the 20-yard line.
Saw him try a couple of passes that last series.
Going to have to figure out what it is going to turn this thing around for them. Got to find that turning point.
2 backs there, 1 back in the backfield behind the quarterback. Going to give it to number 5.
Hey, he's
get brought down.
Yep,
Maybe no gain on the play. Nick Verbeck on the tackle.
That's Verbeck. Had a hold of him, and he had some help. Couldn't pick up who that was. Linebackers.
Panacucci, I'm not sure.
Yep, Panacucci on the interior. Nick Verbeck on the interior, and A.J. Marmion. Got Brandon Mislow and Patterson in the Kyle Patterson in the middles.
Just underway, going to sweep pass, going to drop back to pass the ball on the coverage.
Jump ball. That ball.
I believe Sterling may have came down with it.
They did. No, they're going to call that incomplete.
Give the ball to the halfback. He just lift one up in the air and let somebody chase it down.
It was a fly ball to center field, and nobody came down with it. They had 2 white jerseys fighting for it and 1 receiver. But it did for a second look like Sterling was going to complete that pass.
Looked like Trevor Craig on the defense there to break up the pass.
Trevor using his jumping ability. His probably about a 38-inch vertical.
All over that. High formation, a quarterback and a running back in the backfield. Looking to get some pressure, gets the ball downfield. And caught there by Sterling.
That's going to be a first down. Picked up about 15 on that pass play. Again, just really had about a 2 or 3 yard cushion. Hit right away, but wide open on the reception.
Mislow on the tackle.
And we're going to have 1st and 10 on about the 23-yard line.
13-0 is the score on the board. Geneseo's down
Sterling
here early in the second quarter. Quarterback's going to keep the ball, goes right up the middle, still on his feet, and gets inside the 10, close to the 6-yard line.
Morris, the quarterback, decides to keep that one again, and he does have a pile of rushing yards on the season, and tonight he's really just tearing it up.
Nothing fancy, just going straight ahead with the ball.
Sterling has received the ball in excellent field position on each of 3 possessions, and they are wasting no time picking up yardage, just 1st and goal inside the 10, and they're just chewing up the Leaf defense right now.
9:58 left in the second quarter. Ball carrier takes it up the middle.
Not
about
too
the
much
5.
on that one.
Picked up maybe 2 or 3 on the play.
Got Verbeck and Burris in on that play. Panacucci also pops up out of the pile. 2nd goal on about the 5. Maybe this is the break. You just got to figure out, there's got to be something to get back in this ball game, something to turn the momentum. Got to get a turnover, got to get a penalty, got to get a break here. Got to keep making it. You got to make a break. Don't give up.
Overload on the left side, and there'll be a timeout called by Sterling on the far sideline, as they didn't like the formation lined up in, or someone was confused out there anyway. So take a timeout on the field with the score 13-0. Sterling on top of the Maple Leafs here with 9:20 left in this first half.
Get down to the 5-yard line. You don't want mistakes. They got a chance to put this ball game and really tough position for the Leafs. So Sterling wants to make sure they pick up this score and not have that momentum change for the Leafs. And the Leafs, of course, they really got to just kind of burr up and figure out a way to make something happen here, because they're putting themselves in a pretty big hole.
Got a big mountain to climb right now. So
9 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the first half, and the Leafs in danger of giving up third score. Only 15 minutes into the ball game.
Long timeout for Sterling on the far sideline just now, breaking the huddle from the coach. Come to the line of scrimmage. He'll be facing second and goal from the 5-yard line. 9:20 left in this first half. Geneseo down by the score of 13-0. Here from Sterling. Send a receiver out wide to the right side. Quarterback's going to keep the ball as he tries to go up the middle.
Got him, but he picked up a couple.
Strides, all he needs, and he can dive. He dives towards the.
A lot of foot quickness.
Yes, exactly.
Third and about 3. He's on the 3-yard line. That was a design draw. That was not a broken or not a scramble. Just a simple quarterback draw. He just drops back, looks for a hole. Lineman try to give him a nice little seam, and if there's one there, he looks like he can find it.
Yep.
Very quickly. His feet really move.
Wide receiver goes out wide to the right side of the formation for Sterling.
Oh man, we got a jump. Okay.
Timeout
now
called.
Another timeout.
Timeout called by Sterling.
They can't seem to get figure out what they want to run here. They get up the line of scrimmage and decide that's not what they like.
They're trying to get a matchup of some sort out there, but certainly, two times in a row they've been set to run the play and called timeout.
Geneseo must have put something out there. Coach Mackey, the defensive coordinator, must have put something out there that they didn't like. They're going to take the time to talk about it here, and the Leafs do the same. They're going to have to figure out how to stop, get a goal line stand here, 3 yards short of the goal line. 3rd and 3. Could be one of the more important goal line stands they've had all year. This game is pretty critical and is starting to slip away.
13-0. Leafs are down to Sterling. Golden Warriors here at Sterling. Sterling sits with a 3rd down, 3 yards to go.
Somebody moved. Nope.
Keep the ball in the backfield. It stops him short of the goal line.
It's going to bring up a 4th down. He did not cross the goal line. He picked up about half of that 3 yards, though. He's about 1.5 yards out of the. Oh no, my gosh, he's on the inside the 1 yard line.
He certainly is, isn't he? I thought he was way shorter than that.
He did. It looked like he got picked up about 1.5 yards, but they got that ball inside the 1 on about the 2-foot line. 4th and goal on the 2-foot line.
Come on, defense.
And this isn't one of those line up behind the center here and go. They're still running out of shotgun.
You're right, still in shotgun formation. Hartz is going to keep the ball.
Oh, dead. There's a flag on the play, and it is it's a dead ball foul. So too bad the Leafs are not going to get an opportunity to decline. It's going to be against Sterling, but they're not going to get an opportunity to decline that. This is in a range. Yep, they're going to send out the field goal unit. I was going to say this is in a range where they probably kick the field goal because points are points in this situation. You don't want to give up Leafs the football right here without points.
So the kicker will come on the field.
A minor victory.
Like to block this, get the big guys in the middle.
Not the victory they wanted, but they did have that quarterback stopped. They had that play stopped. But they're going to go kick a field goal here.
South end zone.
Attempt.
Try to. Number 7, the kicker.
Oh, it's on the ground. Yep. It's
up.
Missed that one too.
No good.
So it is
no good. That's maybe the break we need right there, Bob.
It is a victory. Somehow, some way, they had to come up with the stop.
Now we got to make something of it.
Now they got to make something of it. Last week up in Ottawa, they're down 21-0, and they picked up a fumble, and they started to turn the game around. Had a great second quarter. That's what needs to happen here. They got 7 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in this quarter. They need to capitalize. Still a long ways from the goal line. for the fourth time in a row, John. The fourth possession in four tries here. They start at the 20-yard line with 80 yards in front of them.
Schneider, quarterback, looks him over as he sets double wing set. Sends Singbush in motion.
Still pounding forward.
Still going forward.
Drive those legs. Yeah.
People are digging in there, and
he picked up about 8 or 9 yards.
Have to watch that one afterwards.
Depending on where they blew the whistle.
Who was our ball carrier that time? 46, the ball carrier for the Leafs.
That's Mislow.
Yes.
Got Mislow in there on the offensive end, and Burris, who's been the workhorse at the fullback position this year, is playing a lot of defense and also offense, so they're mixing them up, both of them a little bit.
Picked up 7. Keeps the ball once again. Now we break Mislow with the carry. Going to get some blocks downfield. Mislow might break it. He's still on the feet. He's inside the 40. He's down to the 30. He's inside the 20. Down to the 10. The Sterling boy gives up. Touchdown, Geneseo. 72 yards on that scamper for the Maple Leafs.
That's what happens when you get that momentum shift. It doesn't take much, but you can shift that momentum just a little bit. And the Leafs capitalize, as you said, John. They need to capitalize on that goal line stand.
Be the 10th caller to the Roman's Pizza every time Geneseo scores a touchdown, and win a free large 2-topping pizza. Live broadcast listeners and viewers only. Must be redeemed within 1 week. La Roma's Pizza, 944-6171.
By the time we got that red, John, that pizza given away, they've already got 10 calls in there. But at least Gene gets their advertising.
Yep, kicks up and good for the Leafs. They make the score 13-7 here at Sterling.
So Brandon Mislow comes in, gets a little spark going on here.
Big spark.
The running back had a nice little leg drive, 9-yard pickup, and then a boom, 72-yard pickup, and they're on their way.
72-yard run by Mislow. Was it Singbush? It was Singbush on the carry, yeah. 72-yard touchdown run by Singbush.
I didn't think Mislow was that fast. He was flying.
Wolak with the kick is good to put the score at 13-7. Sterling.
I just saw the 6 on his back. It was
heads up.
26. 26 flying down the field.
So just what we needed right there. A little confidence builder for the Leafs.
Race had trouble getting on track last week. They were keying on him and just wouldn't let him go anywhere, but he broke one this time.
Broke several tackles there to break himself free for the 72-yard touchdown stomp. Wolak has it teed up. The kick comes down about the 13 or 15-yard line. Nice play there by Alexander as he's turned him back into the traffic, or then letting him get outside along the sideline.
On that run by Singbush, John, was the first time Geneseo has taken the ball across midfield, but he didn't stop. He just kept going.
Just kept on going.
So they actually haven't had a play from scrimmage across midfield yet.
Right.
Now and this is also the first time that Sterling has started on their end of the field. They have received the ball in Geneseo's territory each of their previous possessions. So now we'll see if they can drive. The Leafs need to, again, stiffen up, get a stop,
Sterling
turn this thing around. Oh, yeah, boom. Got a little leg drive after the hit.
Nice hit in the middle there.
And good initial hit.
It was Marmion or Panacucci?
I think that was Panacucci. I see Panacucci getting up.
Pick up 3 in the play. Let's call it 2nd and 7.
Cameron Panacucci, I believe, on the initial hit, but it did pick up about almost 4 yards.
Sterling going towards the south end zone here. And Sterling. Wide receiver wide to the right side, left side of our defense. Quarterback going to drop back to pass. Gets the ball off.
Oh!
Just about intercepted over there by Patterson, I believe.
It's Pitcher, I believe.
Pitcher,
yeah, I believe that was. It was Ryan Pitcher on that.
Pitcher, yes.
Having a hard time reading the numbers. Oh, I always have more trouble with the away jerseys reading numbers for some reason.
Yeah, it is a little bit tougher.
And part of it is age. Gonna have to quit hiring the elderly, Keith.
So we're 3rd and 7.
There's a reason that they have mandatory retirement.
3rd and 7 for Sterling. Geneseo's defense needs a hold here. Burris up front as a defensive end. Quarterback drops back to pass, getting some nice pressure.
He scrambles. He's got him turned. But he's breaking.
They've got to stop him. He got loose again.
Depends on where he stepped out. They're going to give him a first down and then plenty.
We had him hemmed in about 20 yards back, and he breaks free.
You got to give the guy credit. He's obviously a great athlete, but
I thought Daniels had him back there.
Got to keep him running parallel line of scrimmage. Once he turns that corner, he's hard to turn back.
So he moves the ball into Geneseo territory. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line of Geneseo comes Sterling.
Big third down conversion for Sterling. They have really converted, except for the goal line stand. They have been really strong on their late down conversions.
Quarterback's going to keep the ball once again. Gets a nice pickup of about 7 yards.
Besides being an outstanding athlete, he is obviously a phenomenal competitor. You can just see him, give me the ball, I'll take this thing in my own hands, get on my back type of guy.
Yep. Strawhacker checks in the game for the Leafs.
Marmion checks out.
Boy, it'd be nice to have that play back.
Looked like the Leafs had him hemmed in.
Yep.
Very similar to the touchdown pass that he made, though. Just when you think you got him, something happens.
2nd and 3, and Geneseo jumps off sides, I believe.
Going to have a little 5-yard mark off against Geneseo, and that's going to give him a first down. Now, Sterling driving again at the 35-yard line.
4:57 left in this first half. Geneseo's down by the score of 13-7. First and 10 for Sterling. Ball's up in the air.
He fell on it.
Burris finishes him off as he fell on the fumble.
Burris coming hard.
Little things can help. Let's go.
This again, the Leafs need something to keep that momentum. You're going your direction, and for some reason Sterling is trying to grasp that momentum back. Leafs had a big goal line stand and a big touchdown to get that momentum, and you don't want to give it up. This could be the thing to turn it back. It's about 2nd and 20 plus, 22.
4:10 left in this first half. One back in the backfield. Going to get the ball out here. And tackled immediately. Still picked up about 4 yards in the play. It'll be 3rd and about 6.
I think Singbush was on the initial hit on the tackle. Did pick up about 6, maybe 7. It's going to be about 3rd and 15.
Ball sits on the 41-yard line of Geneseo. Clock's on the move with 3:40 left in this first half.
Scoreboard operator hasn't got it figured out. He thinks it's 3rd and 21. But we're going to say 3rd and 16. He's only 5 yards off.
There you go. Wide receiver out wide to the right side of the formation for Sterling. 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback drops back. He's looking for a screen play, getting some pressure.
Stay. Keep your feet. Okay, good.
Nice hit there. Nice tackle.
Cameron Panicucci with the tackle. Forced him back to the middle. Didn't let him get outside.
4th down. What do you do here, Bob?
It's tough to. That's the same place they went for 4th and 13 last time. They're back to 4th and about 14. They went for 4th and 13 last time and made it. It looks like did they send a punt crew in?
Yes, it looked like they did.
They sent a lot of players in. This kind of surprises me, to be honest with you.
Roller go back deep for Geneseo. Stands back at his 10-yard line.
I would watch the hard count and stay home.
Nice snap.
Took a couple steps like he was going to try something. That baby was going to be right down in the coffin. Whoa.
Right in the corner.
Buried that baby dead. It's going to be down about the 1 or 2 yard line, way down in the corner. That's exactly what they were hoping for and exactly what the Leafs didn't want.
A little tough to field that one.
Now it's a critical matter of hanging on to that football and pounding it out 4 or 5 yards at a time here.
2:23 left in the first half. Geneseo's down 13-7.
But the Leafs did get another stop. That's 2 stops in a row, and those are critical stops. Sterling, of course, looking for a fumble, looking for a turnover, looking for a break.
Got to be in the 2 yard line is what their scoreboard says. Schneider's in the end zone hurt.
All he was doing was carrying out a fake, was he?
Yeah.
Somebody hit him?
Yes, somebody did hit him. Solberg checks out.
Rowley brings the play in. Looks like Snyder's going to try to tough it through. He's picked up about 2 on the play, so it's about, is it the 4 or 5 yard line?
About the 5 yard line.
Cut.
Still on his feet. On the carry still goes.
It's Ryan Webster.
Webster gets the ball out over the 20 yard line. Webster just stumbles and bumbles and finds his way across the 20 and gets a first down for the Leafs.
He didn't know which direction he was facing sometimes. He didn't know whether his legs should go forward or backward because he was spinning in circles. But he somehow kept going the right direction, heading north.
Clock's on the move with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this first half.
That's a big first down right there.
Yes, it is.
They were in a deep hole, and now they're back out to about the 20 yard line.
As the haze of the pork chops hang over that side of the field. Alexander wide to right side for the Leafs. 13-7, Geneseo's down here just before halftime. Cross-buck action in the backfield and taken down immediately with the carry.
Singbush got busted. We got a missed block over there. We got a stun on that defensive right side, and just
was not picked up.
Untouched. Got there just after the ball did, and Singbush went down for a 3 yard loss.
51 seconds left in this first half.
It's a good thing that didn't happen on first down. They'd had 2 points, or the first possession.
Double wing step for the Leafs. Gets step back and pitches it out.
He's got a little room.
Just a shoelace.
Got a shoelace.
Was Webster brought down. Clock is on the move inside 20 seconds now.
Again,
left before half.
One man there, John. Get around that guy and you got a little bit of room. Looks like the Leafs are going to be willing to run the clock out and take it to halftime.
As they all start to wonk that way. 7 seconds left on the clock as it runs down, and Geneseo will may feel a little fortunate to get it out of this first half as it is.
They're very, very fortunate. And the name of the game there on that last possession was make sure they didn't fumble and do something crazy and give Sterling some points, because they've got the momentum going into halftime now, even though they're down.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Stackhouse Moore Funeral Services, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
Welcome to Green Machine Football. I'm John Rowley along with Bob Pettit, going to bring you all the second half action here from Sterling as our Maple Leafs are down at halftime with a score of 13-7. Geneseo will kick off to open up this second half. Sterling has a return man down right at the 5 yard line. Kevin Wolak on the kick. Nice high kick.
That's going out of bounds.
Right at the 15 yard line.
15 yard line, but they're going to bring it out. I think it comes out to the 35.
I believe you're right.
And they're going to get the football at the 35 yard line, but of all of Sterling's possessions, this is only the second time they've actually started in their own territory. And the Leafs were able to stop them the last time that happened.
So they did move the ball out to the 35 yard line. 1st and 10 for Sterling. 3 backs in the backfield along with the quarterback. Or 2 running backs along with the quarterback. Long count. Give the balls inside.
Whoa, stood him up, but he's just driving and driving.
He's driving and moved him down the field about
Looked like they had him stood up for about maybe a 2-yard gain, but he is all the way down to
the
42-yard line.
Second and 3.
Yeah, picked about 7. Yep, trying to figure out if I think I lost some of my paperwork. The wind must have blew it away.
Wingback comes in motion. Heiss. Ball's fumbled inside. I think Geneseo fell on it. Geneseo recovered the fumble at the 41-yard line.
Verbeck is celebrating. The rest of the Leafs are celebrating.
I don't think the running back ever got the ball in his hands.
Panicucci comes out yelling. Might have been him.
Panicucci with the recovery. Let's go, let's go.
Looks like Cameron Panicucci. If it wasn't him, it was somebody really close to him.
Schneider comes on the field at quarterback, gone the whole way. For the Leafs.
We talked about the Leafs getting a stop. The first down play by Sterling was a big gainer, but they on the second down
Rolly comes out wide to the right side. Now they step off of him. Still on his feet, goes on the carry. I believe it's Mislow.
Trying to grind that out thing from the fullback spot. He doesn't go down easy.
Nope. I can't stop shivering. Can they hear that over there when I'm shivering?
Only picked up a couple, but he was hit probably at the line of scrimmage or behind.
Alexander comes in the game and goes right to Schneider. And he'll come out and set himself wide to the right side.
Now it's going to be a line of scrimmage game here. See if the big boys up front can blow some holes. Pound it out. First man, he's going.
First man through's got it. Still on his feet. Still fighting for yards. Nick Verbeck's helping him along. Nice run that time by the Leafs. Ray Singbush on that carry, moves the ball down.
That's a quick hitter.
Right at the 20-yard line, looks like. 25-yard line.
Solberg comes in with a play. Keep it mixed up. Just after we asked for the big boys up front to blow a hole, they blow a wide hole in that thing.
Double wing
right
set
the left side.
Gives it the second man through. Webster with the carry. He's going to get inside the 25, down closer to the 22 maybe. If he falls forward.
Going to bring up second and about 8. Picked up a couple. But they're down inside the 25-yard line. Kind of knocking on the door. Leafs trying to tie this thing up and hopefully take a lead.
See if we can't get some quick hitters here and get right up the middle. Man in motion, Singbush. Geneseo keeps the ball. First man through.
That was Mislow on that
with the carry.
And he got down to about the 20.
Right at the 20-yard line, it looks like. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Leafs. 3rd down and 5 for the Leafs.
Down in fourth down territory again, and so they got 2 shots to get it, but they really want to pick this thing up right here.
Singbush in motion.
Kept it, didn't he?
Yep. Schneider keeps the ball, goes in the scrum.
Did not pick up the first down. He only picked up about a yard or 2.
No, gave him more yard than I thought. He's going to move him down there. 4th and a long 1, it looks like. Geneseo wants to go for it. And if you go double go here, Bob.
That's a good idea.
The fans finally come to their feet a little bit here. Getting a little excited. See if we can hold our spots here.
Yeah, this would have been an ideal field goal territory also, but they're going to try to get the first down.
They're going to get the first down. Singbush with a carry, still on his feet. Singbush close to the goal line, maybe.
They lose the football. Football's loose.
And Geneseo falls on it.
It's going to be a touchdown. No.
Touchdown.
It is a touchdown.
Geneseo. Singbush was fighting and wrestling down inside the 5-yard line with the football. Somebody must have stripped him loose.
The ball was loose.
Solberg recovers the fumble in the end zone for the touchdown.
Everybody's giving Solberg the glad hand, so that's got to be it. Better give away a pizza.
I'll give a pizza away. What the heck? Be the 10th caller to Roma's Pizza. Every time Geneseo scores a touchdown, they win a free large 2-topping pizza. Live broadcast viewer and listeners only. Must be redeemed within 1 week. 944-6171.
That's good.
Kicks up and good.
Kevin Wollick gives the Leafs the lead. Is that what you had, Willis? You have Solberg on that recovery too? Okay. That's what we're going to go with until somebody changes their mind.
Starting to warm up a little bit now, isn't it, Bob?
Big break to open the second half with on the second play from scrimmage. Sterling coughs up the football. The Leafs take advantage of it, take it in for a score. 14-13 in favor of the Leafs here. 8 minutes and 13 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, and the momentum has definitely turned.
Yep.
It turned down there on that goal line stand and has really never left the Leafs. They really have it rolling. Now it's just a matter of maintaining it.
14-13 Leafs on top of the Golden Warriors.
And for the second time this half, Kevin Wollick is ready to kick it off. He's gone deep. And he squibs. Kind of figured he'd try something different.
Brings it back out to about the 30-yard line, 35-yard line, looks like, does Sterling. Let's see what we can get going here on the defensive side of the ball to hold those rascals down.
It seems like whether they pop it up or they squib it or they kick it out of bounds, it ends up around the 35-yard line. Sterling has not been able to progress the football when they receive it in their own territory. This is the third time, and they have yet to move it across midfield.
Shotgun formation. Number 11 keeps the ball still on his feet.
Gosh,
gets knocked out. Still on his feet. And maybe a fumble in the play.
Well, it's going to be Sterling first down. And they're getting close to midfield after I just got done commenting the Leafs defense not letting him cross midfield. They are on the 47-yard line, 48-yard line, so they're 2 yards from it.
He is a tough one.
First and 10.
So first and 10 at the 48-yard line, right here in front of us. Quarterback trying to keep the ball, number 11. Corral him, bring him down, pull that ball out of there.
Yep, short snap to Morris. He picked up about 3, though. He's across midfield on the 49-yard line of Geneseo.
Second down.
He's got quick feet.
Yes, he does.
He accelerates very quickly.
So it's called 2nd and 7 from Geneseo's 48-yard line. High backs in the backfield. Another quarterback's back there with one running back behind him. Sends a man in motion. He's moving forward before the count. Off the right side, Geneseo brings him down after a pickup of about 7-8 yards. Moves the ball down right to the 40-yard line of Geneseo.
Well, after seizing the lead and the momentum, Geneseo is giving up a little bit of ground here. They're at the 40-yard line, and this would be a good place to stiffen up.
Sterling breaks their huddle and comes to the line of scrimmage. First and 10 from the 40-yard line of Geneseo. Sends a man in motion. It stops behind his tight end. Hart's with the carry, picks up about 4 yards. It makes them look like they picked up more yards on a play than they do because they get the ball so deep in the backfield before they actually start getting positive yards. They run about 4 or 5 yards before they have to get in that positive area.
Yeah, they get a pretty big head of steam going from that shotgun position, and they hit that line hard and quick.
2nd and 6 for the Golden Warriors. Quarterback and 2 backs in the backfield. I think somebody moved in that backfield, didn't they?
That's going to be a dead ball. And then the Leafs are giving a little bit of hand clapping out there, so the Warriors are going to back up here. It's going to be 2nd and a little more than 10. 2nd 11 maybe. And maybe that's the next break the Leafs need. You know that?
There we go.
Once you got the momentum, you got to figure out ways to keep it. Don't let them Don't let them grab it back. It's only 14-13. We haven't won this ball game
yet.
There's 5 minutes and 51 seconds and a whole quarter to go. This is more like what we expected in that first quarter. Oh, a pitch.
Quarterback pitches that ball out. Nice play over their tackle on that far sideline right at the 40-yard line.
They're going to give him a little yardage after that trip up.
Because he fell forward so far, I suppose.
Yeah, he did. But it's still going to be 3rd and about 8 or 7 maybe.
I didn't pick up who made that tackle.
Hit him at the
Pitra,
ankle.
Maybe.
Hit him.
May have been Pitra. So we'll call it 3rd and 7 for Sterling. Wide receiver to the right side. One back in the back for the shotgun formation. Quarterback's going to throw the ball. Just about intercepted.
Almost picked. That was Craig. Trevor Craig on that far side.
Looks like it almost hit him in the face mask.
Got a hand on it. It was kind of a little behind the receiver maybe, and Craig was in good position. Looked like I thought he was going to get his hands on that thing, but knocked it down, so it's going to be 4th and about 7.
Here's a big play right here. 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Geneseo's up by 1.
They send in a short crew. It looks like they're going for it.
Got a big fullback back there behind him now. Going to try to get out of the pocket.
Okay, he's scrambling. Got to push him out of bounds. Get him out. Take him down. Oh, and then we got a flag.
My gosh, that was a heck of a deal going on there.
It was. They had him contained. Pretty hard to describe, John, as it's going on. But the Leafs had him contained behind the line of scrimmage, well deep into the backfield. The flag fell in a position where it looks like holding, and the Leafs are going to decline that holding penalty.
Geneseo will take over on downs here with 4:47 left in the 3rd quarter.
The Leafs are going to decline that penalty, so they pick it up on downs. He was tackled well behind the line of scrimmage, and he did not get loose that time. The Leafs spread him completely to the sideline that time, ran him parallel to the line of scrimmage, tried to turn back, but they had him cornered. So the good pursuit was good, and the guys who stretched it out did a nice job.
1st and 10 for the Leafs.
Obviously, one of the things they talked about at halftime, accomplishing that feat right there.
Snyder with the carry, looks like. Stretches the ball out close to the 50-yard or the 45-yard line. He stretches his hands out. Didn't give it to him, I don't think. Oh, they're going to mark it back almost 2 yards from where he put the ball down. 2nd and 5 will call for the Leafs. Ball sits at the 44-yard line.
Who'd you have on that carry, Willis? I couldn't tell if Snyder kept the ball or was that Singbush on the carry.
I think it was Singbush on the carry. Nice push out front there. Just can't get it running back right up behind him.
They're calling fumble on the play. And Sterling's going to get the football. Sterling's going to get the football at the 44-yard line of Geneseo. Ball was coughed up. I think Misnell was on the carry. Ball was coughed up. And Sterling came up with it. And they're celebrating. So, once again, the Leafs, after a really valiant 4th down stop, give up the football, and now it's a ball game.
1st and 10 for Sterling. Got him wrapped up. Got to keep a hold of him.
Well, they thought they had him wrapped up.
That pile just keeps on moving and moving.
He picked up almost 9 on that play.
3:49 left in this 3rd quarter.
About 8.5 yard pickup on that play. And boy, this momentum shift is brutal. A 14-13 ball game in Fairville Leafs, and the momentum just keeps floating back and forth here.
Yes. Hold him back there. Don't let him fall forward.
He's going to get a first down, but he only picked up a couple. And
it'll be a first down. Ball sits on the
The Leafs have decided
30-yard line.
The Leafs have decided that if he's going to run the football, he's going to have to run it up the middle, get the linebackers filling on that play. But, you know, they have not let him get outside yet here in this half. Him being Morris, the quarterback.
Yep. And keep it again. Morris with the ball, going to be up close. Probably to a first. Now he's going to be short of first down by a couple of yards. Verbeck on the tackle.
That's a one-man tackle again by Nick Verbeck, and well, he just seems like he just kind of keeps rolling forward. That ball is another 8-yard pickup. Golden Warriors, after a fumble recovery on the Leafs fumble, are moving the football.
They'll send 2 receivers out wide to the left side of their formation. Does Sterling, one to the top of the screen, or their right side. Got him down that time.
Got him. Couldn't get away that time.
Got him that time. On the tackle was the Daniels, Michael Daniels.
Michael Daniels. He didn't bounce off that time. Michael Daniels wrapped him up and dropped him for a loss. Goes from 2nd and 8 to 3rd and 7.
Ball sits on the 19-yard line.
That's about a 5-yard loss. Can the Leafs get another stop?
Wide receiver to the left side, 2 at the top of the screen to the right side. Wrap him up and don't let him out.
He got a couple.
Not many, though. Bring up 4th down for Sterling.
Daniels on that stop again. I think
it's 4th and a long 4.
After the previous play, he kind of took Michael Daniels, took him head on. I would think he would want to stay away from him.
And coaches are excited in this sideline. They're calling something out to the players, our players on the field.
4th and 4.
1:09 left in this third quarter.
It's too early to say the ball game's on the line, but this is a big play.
Yes, it is.
This will be a big stop.
Quarterback's going to back timeout called. They've done that three times now, as they've called timeout just as the ball's being snapped.
That's going to be a timeout by Sterling. Yeah. They're going to come over and talk it over again. Again, walked up the line of scrimmage, didn't quite like something. Having second thoughts about what they're running, whatever the situation. So it gives Coach Mackey just a little bit of time to isolate here. Haven't done a lot of screen type plays, anything like that. This is the kind of time you see some of those things pop up. When they've thrown the ball, they've kind of thrown it downfield. A lot of quarterback draw, a lot of fullback, straight up stuff.
Ball sits at the 21-yard line, let's say. First, it's be 4th and a solid 4 yards for the first down.
I haven't seen all as much Sterling film as a lot of people, but just from what I've seen tonight, it looks like they like to put this ball in the quarterback's hands and say, here, make something happen.
Yes, sure looks like it.
They've got a fine athlete and a fine competitor back there, and they kind of like to jump on his back and see what he can get them done.
So we have 1 minute left in the third quarter. Geneseo's up 14-13 here against rival Sterling Golden Warriors. 3 men in the backfield. Ball snapped.
Snap. He gets loose, and he still throws the ball. And it's caught. Are you kidding me? A bad snap, 20 yards deep. The quarterback, Morris, picks up the football, heaves it downfield, and it's a reception by Sterling. You got to wonder how that could possibly happen. You know, the last time they had a bad snap like that, he just fell on it. But, you know, he was 4th down, and he was smart to pick that thing up and gamble on it. It was
1st and 10.
Just an amazing play by the quarterback, Morris. Hartz is going to go down here, but he's going to pick up a couple scrambling. Again, it looked like he was, I think we got
They got two
Probably
players out there.
Michael Daniels on, yeah, they got a couple players out there. Michael Daniels, I think, on the tackle again. Trying to figure out how to stop him over on that far side.
So that's pretty much going to do it for the third quarter here from
Grant Burris on the up linebacker.
So that'll do it for the third quarter.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Stackhouse Moore Funeral Services, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
So we're ready to start the fourth quarter here from Sterling with a score of Geneseo 14 to Sterling's 13. But Sterling certainly on the verge of the doorstep, so to speak, pushing another one in the end zone.
Sterling just had a fourth down and long situation. Bad snap by the center. Quarterback Morris picks it up probably 20 yards deep from where he stood. Picked it up on the run and heaved it downfield. It was caught by the Sterling receiver. And then Sterling is knocking at the door here. Second and about 6. Near the goal line. Inside the 10.
Tough to see the play over the players on the sidelines here. Snaps it back to number 5, who didn't pick up who had the ball that time.
No, that was Morris kept the football.
So it'll bring up a third down.
Carried that down to within about 3rd and 2, about within 2 yards of the first down and about 3 yards of the goal line. 4 yards is on the 4-yard line. So they can't actually get a first down without getting a touchdown here.
13 to 14, Geneseo's on top.
It's been a game of a lot of breaks, fumble recoveries, and crazy passes.
There's a ball back deep.
Nice stick.
On the bottom there is Snyder, it looks like.
Snyder hit him high. Down underneath was
Panacucci
and Michael Daniels.
Fourth down and goal, 4th and 3.
Got basically nowhere on that play. It's 2 yards for the first down, 3 for the touchdown, I think. No, maybe not. Maybe it's 4 yards from the goal line. If the Leafs got a goal line stand in their pocket, this is the time to pull it out. Oh, it's close. It is close.
He stopped him.
I don't know. The spot is going to be absolutely critical. He rolled forward. It looked like they had him. He did a little spin, rolled forward. And it's going to be a first down. First down on the 1.5-yard line. Just did get past the first down marker by probably a couple feet. Less than a yard.
New life for Sterling.
It looked like he was stopped, and he just kind of had a little roll off that pile, and just enough.
Deep in Geneseo territory. The center receiver out wide to the left side. Geneseo matches up. 10
minutes left to go here, so plenty of time for the Leafs to get the ball back. Yep, there's a little bit of jump. Nothing.
Trips on his own player in the backfield, I believe, does Hartz.
Morris with the carry.
Morris,
kept the football and did trip. Going to have a little loss on the play. He was on the 1.5-yard line. Moves it out to about the 3. Looks like the Leafs jumped on that thing, but it did not cross the line of scrimmage.
They must be back off the ball enough to start with. When they do come forward, they're not getting in that neutral zone. 9:44 left in the ball game. Wide receiver out wide left.
Going wide, kept him wide. But
touchdown.
He's going to get in before he goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Sterling touchdown.
Sterling takes it in, makes it 19-14. Sterling over Geneseo here.
Highly likely they'll go for 2 here. Because 1 still puts them, not a lot of difference between 5 points and 6 points. And it would surprise me if they run anything but the same thing. They give the quarterback the ball and say, find a hole.
Shotgun formation. And drop back to pass. And 2 points good as he just kind of tosses it over the line. Make the score 21-14. Plenty of time left, still 9:24 left in the game.
It's amazing how important one athlete can be on a football team, but
yeah.
Mr. Morris has just really taken this game in his hands.
Mm-hmm. We've seen that several times this year where one person has been able to really control what happens.
Obviously, there's some big boys up there doing some blocking and tackling, but you got that one spark of athlete that can really turn things around. It's really nice to have. So here go the Leafs. Going to get the football. 9 minutes and 24 seconds left, and a lot of field to cover. Not going to win this football game without scoring again. At least 8 points.
Yep. Back deep to Singbush along with Pitra, I believe. Down marker right in front of me. Knuckleball goes downfield. Picked up by Singbush. Got himself a little bit of a seam over the 25 out to the now 26-yard line or so, it looks like.
Got fumbled the ball just a little bit. It was one of a kind of a squibber
knuckleball type thing.
Yeah, knuckleball thing, hard to handle. And got a little bit ahead of steam, got out to the 27-yard line, and Leafs with about 73 yards of green turf in front of them. Got to come up with some big plays because it's fourth quarter time. It's time to play.
Counter play goes up the middle over the 40, over the 30.
Singbush again with that carry on the counter. Picked up a few, about 4. Did you give him 4, Willis? That's pretty good.
Yep. See if we can't open things up a little bit here with 8:53 left. Schneider goes under center.
Whoa.
Ball's fumbled.
That's not good.
Can't tell who picked it up.
Singbush recovered the football, but it's going to be way back behind the 20-yard line, about the 18-yard line. And it's going to be third and a long ways to go.
Moves that ball way back.
Snyder tried to pitch the ball just as he was getting hit, and the ball never got anywhere near Singbush. Couldn't field that ball. Fortunately, a race fell on the football. It's third and 18.
Yep. Puts the ball downfield. Incomplete, out of bounds over near the 50-yard line. Nice throw that time by Schneider. Had Webster out there along with Rowley.
Webster and Rowley both had a step on their defenders. Ball looked like a nice ball, but just was on the wrong side. Webster couldn't get over and get it.
Fourth down for the Maple Leafs.
And the Leafs, still plenty of time here. There's 8 minutes left, so they obviously have to kick the football away and get a stop.
Big play somewhere. Big play somewhere.
Going to need a really a lot of boot here. Well, here comes the rush again. Just about got a hand on that football.
Takes the ball right up the middle. Returns it about 15 yards. Does the Golden Warrior.
So the fumble on the pitch a backbreaker for the Leafs here because it gives Sterling, again,
short field.
Short field, way too short. And the Warriors were extremely successful in the first half with that short field situation. That first quarter was short field for Sterling and long field for the Leafs all day long.
First and 10. Boy, they're getting 5, 6, 8 yards of the crack here right now.
Well, it's one of those things again.
Down.
It's one of those things, you know, where the Leafs got that momentum against them, and all of a sudden, as soon as that momentum turns against them, you know, they start to look confused. They have to pull themselves together here and figure out a way to stop this football team. You know, another score is going to be a backbreaker.
Yep.
And
21-14 is the score on the board right now.
They're right there knocking on the door here.
Shotgun. First down for Sterling.
Another first down. Boom, boom, boom.
Seven minutes left in the ball game.
Field gets shorter and shorter. Gets tougher and tougher to figure out how to get that stop. It's got to happen.
It's again shotgun formation with the wing back right beside the quarterback. Quarterback's going to keep it this time, looking to go outside. He gets turned inside.
He stopped him that time. We had, was that Patterson in?
I believe it was.
Patterson cut in and grabbed him by the ankles, brought him down, had some help hitting him high. But the key to bringing him down quick is getting him by the ankles.
Yeah, right away.
And that's a no gain. That's a rarity right there to stop Morse for no gain.
6:16 left on the clock here. Week number 7 of the season. Gives it the tailback with it. Still on his feet, trying to strip the ball out.
Picked up a few, but boy, he does get a nice head of steam coming. Quick acceleration.
And he dives right into it. Yep.
And it's kind of a two-man game in the backfield there.
Oh yeah.
Take your pick. They both hit that line of scrimmage really hard. And keep on driving. 3rd and 7. Critical third down play.
Big play in the game right here.
Got him.
Got him. Stopped. Way short of the first down. So they'll bring 4th down, and they got probably a field goal unit to bring on. I don't know. Here comes a field goal unit for Sterling.
Got Mislow come out of the bottom of that pile, and they are going to get a field goal attempt. They had a field goal attempt in the first half that was a failure. They also missed an extra point. Try to get some pressure on this thing.
Kicks up.
That just dropped in there. That just dropped in there. That's going to make it a 10-point deficit for the Leafs with 4.5 minutes left to go. So they're going to have to come pull a rabbit out of the hat here. Not that it can't be done.
Exactly.
They're just going to have to figure out what bag of tricks they're going to come from. Coach Johnson's going to have to take a trip to the Magic store and find something to turn this game around right here. This, with a 2-score deficit, this drive is an absolute must. It's not optional anymore. Can't come away without points.
Right here, right now. Kickoff return, that'd do it, wouldn't it? Sparkus.
That would be a big plus. Haven't had one of those yet this year, I don't think.
No.
Be nice to give something to yell about. Golden Warriors set to kick. Boom. Not going to return that one.
Go out of bounds and they'll bring it out to the 35. Flag was thrown to represent that the ball did go out of play. Geneseo will take over there, 1st and 10 with 4:33 left in the ball game.
I think a couple big plays here and a quick score would kind of instill some heat back into this stadium.
Yeah.
Right now it's quite chilly.
1st and 10 for Leafs. At their own 35. Schneider trots back the pass, gets it outside over the top of Rowley, the intended receiver.
It was high and behind him. Got to throw the ball where they're going, not where they've been. Just a little behind him. And it's going to be a tough go here if we don't get a couple completions.
4:30 left in the ball game.
Not enough time for two sustained drives, so going to have to pull a little error attack out of the bag. There's one.
Nice catch by Rowley going across the middle.
Took a hit about 2 yards short of the first down. Going to give him progress up to.
It's going to be 3rd and short, isn't it?
3rd and about 2. Leafs with the hurry up offense. Got to pick up the first down here, though. Got to pick up the first down. Okay, he's going to scramble and get it. Get out of bounds. Good, nice job.
Nice job.
Luke
Moves
Snyder
the first down.
Picks up the first down, scrambles out of bounds. Stop that clock.
In this Sterling territory.
4 minutes and 2 seconds left. Yeah, it does cross midfield. Big boy's got to be holding those blocks. Snyder is not the tallest quarterback. It's kind of hard seeing over Big Mike and Nick Verbeck and some of those guys. Mike
AJ
Murray,
Marming, yeah, the big ones up there.
Some of those guys up there. Oh, there's got to be a flag there. Yes, sir. Yeah! He was hit way before reception. The ball was thrown to Rowley one more time. Flags all over the place. That was so blatant. It's going to be a first down for Geneseo.
They're going to come back to this original line of scrimmage and mark it off from there.
It's still going to be a first down.
Yeah.
They're going to step off 15. And the Leafs driving. They've only run about 34, almost 40 seconds off the clock, 35 seconds off the clock, and have moved the ball from the 35 of their own 35 down to the 32 of Sterling. Quick look.
Across the middle, nice pop to Daniels.
Michael Daniels.
Moving the ball down the field. That's 3 passes in a row, I believe, for the Leafs.
Officials stopping the clock to reset. First down.
Stop the clock!
Rowley with the catch on the far side.
Trying to get out of bounds. He's not going to get out of bounds. They were Geneseo crowd a little bit up in arms at the timekeeper, obviously employee of Sterling, didn't want to stop the clock when the officials waved his hands. Get out of bounds. Oh, got to catch it first.
Come on, Matthew.
Rowley,
he had it right there.
Yep, Rowley's trying to get out of bounds before he tucked it in. Going to be 3rd and about 4 here. Got to pick up this first down before you can get a touchdown. Well, not really. You could get a touchdown, but they're going. Looks like they're really willing to take what Sterling will give them here, which is the short stuff. Obviously, this time of the game, it's 4-down territory no matter where you're at, but they do have 2 downs to get the first down, but they need to get it up without running too much clock. Snyder's Snyder's almost sacked. He's still alive. He's not alive anymore because he's going down short of the first down. It's going to be about 4th and 4, back to the line of scrimmage. And Snyder hobbling. Going to get a timeout, Geneseo. That'll give Snyder enough time to recover. He usually needs just a couple minutes.
So we're starting to move the ball a little bit down the field by throwing little short passes and making 5, 6, 8 yards at a time.
But it's 4th and 4, and if you don't get a first down here, Jen, I think you're going to be in a little bit of trouble.
Yep. So we're at 24-14 to score on the board. Geneseo down by 10.
Coach Johnson obviously understands how critical this 4th down play is, because this ball game could be really over if you don't get a first down here, and got to have the right play here. Obviously, you don't want to run clock, but you got to run whatever gets you a first down right here.
Yep. Receiver to top of the screen, rolling number 16. Oh, no flag was thrown. I thought there should have been a flag.
There is a
flag was thrown at the 10-yard line.
Michael Daniels, the intended receiver, was busted again in the back just before the ball got there. It did look like they weren't going to throw that. That was a late flag, Johnny. I was wondering the same thing just when you said no flag, because he was definitely hit before the ball got there. And that's going to give the Leafs new life. It's going to be a first down.
Sterling fans don't like it, do they? The few that are left here. First and goal for the Leafs.
That's just one of those calls. No matter what side you're on, you're not going to be happy if it goes against you. But Leafs got to score, and he's going Singbush.
Race down inside the 2. Maybe the 1-yard line goes Singbush. We gotta get some noise going. It's pretty quiet, isn't it?
We don't have a lot of noise. You know, we're on the 2-yard line here, and we need to take the ball in. And
maybe we should take our headsets off.
There's 2 minutes and 46 seconds left to go here. We got first order of business is take this ball in the end zone now. Second order of business would be to get the ball back.
That's me clapping. Touchdown. He's not going to give it to him.
They're going to mark that ball short. It looked like, was it Webster on the carry?
Webster on the carry.
It looked like he might have got in, forward. But he must have figured his knee was down before the ball crossed the goal line. Leafs hurry up to the line, clock ticking away. 2:26, 2:25.
Geneseo's in on that touchdown, one. Geneseo. Snyder on the quarterback sneak off the left side with 2:22 left in the ball game. Puts Geneseo within striking distance here. Scores 24-20 Maple Leafs.
Fourth caller.
I can't get my fingers to work that fast.
10th caller. Here it is.
No, it's not. Be the 10th caller to Roma's Pizza. Every time Geneseo scores a touchdown and win a free large 2-topping pizza. Live broadcast viewers and listeners only must be redeemed within 1 week. La Roma's Pizza, 944-6171. Snap's good.
High snap.
Kick's good. No good.
High snap and low kick. Snap was high, and the placement took just a little long to get down there through Kevin's timing off. Kevin Wolek just a hair off on the timing because of that. And it's 24-20. Leafs now got to go to pay dirt.
Yep.
No field goal is going to tie this game.
See what kind of kickoff we do this time, Kevin, with his arsenal of.
Yeah, you can expect Sterling obviously to have some good hands up front.
Geneseo's drive, 10 plays, 65 yards, 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Touchdown run by Schneider. PAT was no good by Wolak to make the score 20-24. Sterling on top of the Maple Leafs.
Two minutes and 22 seconds. Deuce is wild up there. 24-20.
What's their timeout situation? Everybody out of them? No.
I don't think so. I think, if I were going to guess, I think they used one apiece this half.
We'll go with that.
But that's a guess.
2:22 left on the clock here.
it is critical that the Leafs get the football one way or another. An onside kick is obviously the ideal situation. If the Leafs have a couple timeouts, and they could get the football back on downs if they can hold them.
Two guys on this side of the field, along with Kevin Wolak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 8 of them on the other side of the field, splitting the field. Here we go, Kevin Wolak. Gonna do a little soccer style. I think Sterling bounced right to him, I think. Did that what happened? It swallowed up really quick there.
No fumble, no bobble. Sterling player got it in his hands, dropped right across midfield. And it's going to be Sterling football, 2 minutes and 19 seconds left and a 4-point lead. And there is no room for a first down in the Leafs arsenal here. If the Leafs give up a first down, it could be Katie
all over. Yep. 2:19 left on the clock. Sterling with the ball. Wingback comes in motion. All kinds of motion and moving around in there.
They ran
they called
too much time. I don't know if they ran that second off on the kickoff or on the. It's against the Warriors. 1 second ticked off the clock on a dead ball foul. Maybe that was on the kickoff. I could be wrong. 2:19 was left at the kickoff time. 2:18 now. And this enhances the Leafs' opportunity for a stop right here. I think they got a couple timeouts left.
Long count.
Oh,
nice stick that time.
Nice stick.
Next thing we got to start pulling that ball out of there.
Yep.
Timeout, Geneseo.
Start digging for it. Okay. Boy, they got a slow finger on the clock.
Sure do, don't they?
And it's going to be a timeout, Geneseo, but the officials stand out there waving their arms, and the clock keeps ticking. And the officials have the option of putting time back on the clock, and they haven't done it, have they? Done that. Had some major concerns in that sophomore game with the clock, with the timer up there too.
Yeah.
There's just little subtleties that you get with home cooking.
Yep. Just by accident.
Leafs, with their backs to the wall, scores 24-20, 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. Sterling with the football. Second and about 14 yards to go. Leafs have to hold them. No first downs allowed. Turn him in.
Strip that ball out of there.
Yep, strip the ball. Picks up about 7, does Morris, quarterback. And he's going to be down to about third and 7, 3rd and 8 maybe. 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8, yeah.
Leafs using up another timeout. If they can stop him here, force Golden Warriors to punt, they got a shot. But it's going to be a short clock and a long field if they do get the ball back. But first order of business is stop them on 3rd and 8. If you don't stop them on 3rd and 8, none of the rest of it matters. Leafs seem like they know what they got to do. Coach Mackey's got them. Their assignments, they know what they got to do to get this stop done. Golden Warriors still over on the sidelines, talking it over. They know what's at stake.
Sophomores were victorious this evening. Seems like this evening on an overtime game. They put another notch in the win column. We're the sophomores. Still got a close one here yet. 20-24. Sterling's on top of Geneseo with 1:58 left. Sterling with the ball, but a 3rd and 7 on the board, and whistles being blown. And
Sterling's going
to call timeout again.
Don't they know it's cold out here?
I think they just like having that referee on that side of the field. I don't know.
I don't know if that was a planned situation or if that was just something they saw again that they didn't like, but they got out there and were not comfortable with what was going on. Called a timeout. Leafs now get to talk it over again. Maybe that's what they want to do, to try to get the Leafs all confused.
I don't know.
But it comes down to this play for sure. This is a big
3rd and 7.
We just had a huge 4th down play in Leafs possession that they converted with the help of a defensive pass interference.
Yes.
That was the season on the line, and here we are back now defensively with the defensive end of the game with their backs to the wall with the season on the line one more time. Not the season, but the ball game on the line.
Let's go, D! Build the wall!
3rd and long.
Got him stopped. Quarterback Morris keeps the football. Picks up about 4, needed 8. He picked up about 5. They're going to give him 4th down and 3.
Marker back and forth there. So.
And they looks like the punt crew comes on. Hold your ground. Expect a hard count. Expect all kinds of funky things here. Obviously, you'd like to have a return, but if you don't get a return, Roley back deep. It's the only man back. If you don't get a return, at least you have the football. Don't jump.
Delay a game on Sterling.
Yeah!
Delay a game on Sterling. They'll need to march 5 yards off on him.
Okay, ran 8 seconds off the clock after the official waved his arms. If they don't put time back on the clock this time, it's an absolute crime. Okay, officials having a conference out there. The situation here is that it's 4th and 4.
Yeah.
Sterling lined up in punt formation, delay of game. It's going to move back to 4th and 9. But it doesn't appear that they're putting time back on the clock after they ran an additional almost 10 seconds off of the clock.
There they go.
Okay. Actually, it was more than 10. Yeah, up to 1:16 they did. That might have worked against them. I'm not sure, John.
Yep.
I think they actually put more time on there. Maybe they're making up for some of the other ones that they missed.
Punt formation goes Sterling. Punter's at his own 40. High kick. Fielded by Roley at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10, that's where the Maple Leafs take over with 1:09 left on the clock.
Fair catch by Roley was a well done, well received, right in the belly. And now the Leafs have to pull off the miracle, 1:09. Got the hurry up offense all instituted, ready to go.
See a little seam pattern here, right down the seam.
Well, the defense got the job done. The defense got the job done they had to have. They had to have a stop with no 1st downs.
Rolling wide to the right side. Alexander left. Get a block, man. Get a block.
Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. There you go. Roley taking it up to about the 43-yard line. Nope, 42-yard line.
42, yep.
Who did I say
Luke
took
Schneider.
it up there?
What?
Who did I say took it up there? Luke Snyder.
Yep, Luke did. 1:01 left on the clock. Geneseo, big play there. Out to the 42-yard line. Rolly goes out wide to the right side along with Webster, it looks like.
That's going to be caught.
Catch by Rolly right over in front of Sterling's bench.
A 6 or 7 yard pickup, but the clock is running 53, 52. Got to get another snap off, or they're going to spike it. It was a 5 yard gain, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. Hate to waste that down.
Maybe a little early on that one.
Hate to waste that down. That pass was low and a little bit behind Matt Roley again over there, and had to go down for the ball, and couldn't get out of bounds.
3rd and long.
Sideline pattern trying to get him out of bounds.
Flag on the play.
Ball was a little high, tipped, went out of bounds. Don't have any idea what the flag was.
The referee is going into the.
But if they're going to, if they're going to mark it against Sterling,
they're going to mark it.
Oh, you know what? He might have threw that ball past the line of scrimmage. Because they're going to mark it against Geneseo, so it's going to be. Well, we don't know what it's going to be. They're trying to decide what it is. It's going to be against Geneseo. Okay, they had an ineligible receiver downfield. Wow. Did he just mark off 20 yards? No, that's 15. 15-yard penalty against Geneseo. It's going to be 3rd and 20 with 41 seconds left to go on the clock. Geneseo comes up to the line. That ball is incomplete. It looked like it was going to be intercepted.
Yes, it
just
did.
Thrown out there for Singbush, and Singbush wasn't anywhere near catching the football. And now the game truly is on the line. 35 seconds left to go, and 4th and 20. It's going to have to be a big play.
Rolly goes over to the sideline. Coach Johnson.
Anything less than 20 yards is not going to do any good but pad the stats. We're not interested in that right now.
Need to get just over the 50-yard line, pick up the 1st down. 4th down.
Snyder back to pass, throws it deep. Intercepted. Sterling player hangs on to the football.
Now a flag was thrown down over there, right where the tackle was.
But it's after Sterling received the ball. No matter what happened, no matter who that's against, it's not going to have effect on the ball game because there's 25 seconds left to go and Sterling has the ball. Geneseo out of timeouts. It's going to be marked off against Geneseo. There was something unsportsmanlike went on in after the catch. But it's going to be a tough night for Geneseo. Long road bus ride home. I assume Sterling's going to come out and take a knee. They're surely not going to throw the ball up. Going to come out and take a knee and walk home, stay home here with a 24-20 victory. Leafs are going to fall to 3-4 on the season.
Probably be the last play here.
And the victory formation.
That'll pretty much wrap it up for us here this evening with the Green Machine going down in defeat this evening at the hands of the Sterling Golden Warriors.
We started the ball game out in a 13-0 deficit, almost worse than that. Golden Warriors were driving, got the ball inside the 1 yard line. Leafs stiffened up, came back and took a 14-13 lead. But Warriors came out in the second half and
we just couldn't handle Morris.
Just couldn't handle him. He did a nice job. He's a great athlete and a great competitor. And the Leafs fall 4 points short.
So I'd like to thank those who help bring this to you tonight. I'd like Tyler Forge and his crew back in the station. Thank you to Ron Hartman and Geneseo Communications for providing TV50 internet streaming. Thanks to statisticians Willis Andel and John Buzzard, who I'm sure is listening this evening. Technical coordinator Keith Kennett, and to my broadcast partner Bob Pettit this evening. And once again, thank you to everyone for listening and supporting what we're doing here and our boys on the field. And tonight's final outcome of the evening, we'll start first with sophomores. The sophomores were victorious in overtime game, which is a good thing. And several times here at Sterling, we've played that overtime session and did quite well with it. And Geneseo this evening, the varsity team went down defeat by the score of 24-20, and that'll move our Geneseo Green Machine to 3-4 on this season. And the Sterling Golden Warriors have moved their record to 5-2. And that'll pretty much wrap it up for us here this evening. And once again, the final score, the Geneseo Maple Leafs 20, the Sterling Golden Warriors 24, and we'll see you next weekend. Thank you. Good evening.